We've got CNN senior crime and justice reporter Caitlin Polantz, CNN opinion contributor and former House GOP Investigative Committee counsel Sophia Nelson, former Trump attorney Jim Trusty, CNN political commentator Karen Finney, and former Republican Congressman Joe Walsh. All of you have to have shorter titles because my mouth, like, they're all here. They're all here. The gang is here. Next time. You're on vacation. That was the show. Thank you for coming. So great to have you all. I'll start with you, Jim. You had the best one-liner. Tell me about this. So, first of all, they needed to try to discredit Stormy Daniels. That's the whole point of the cross. But a really effective cross is one where you just get yes and no responses. Stormy, she was talkative. She was defiant, at times combative. Why did they spend so much time with someone who, technically, according to the falsified documents themselves, is irrelevant?
Right. I mean, the relationship's irrelevant. The fact that there was an NDA is not disputed. I think there was a shift of strategy that's not great. I mean, I've preached from the beginning, if you're on the defense side of this, your entire strategy is make it a referendum on Michael Cohen. The entire case rises or falls on his credibility. That's the perfect battlefield. I mean, you can cross-examine him for 7 or 8 months and still be getting good points. So,
but please don't do that.
No. We're going to be done by 2025. But no, I mean, look, he's a target-rich environment. It's going to be a lot of fun to cross-examine him. But you want the jury to be thinking the only way we convict is if we believe this guy. And I have to say, from the other witnesses, not Stormy, it does seem to be gravitating towards he's the guy that could supposedly deliver this kind of cryptic theory of what's going on with the ledger and the check entries. So I think what happened is they started off kind of disciplined. Then they had the ability to regroup over time, and they're talking to the client as well, and they're thinking,
not just any client. A client who probably has a lot to say.
Fairly opinionated client.
Yes.
Yeah. But they're looking at it and they're saying, boy, she got in a bunch of gratuitous stuff. Like the original discipline was, let's not object too much. Let's not make it look like she's hurting us. Well, that let her get into all these insane, vivid details that hurt. So they come back after the break and they go, we got to go strong after her. And so, this has played out with the mistrial motion as well. That strategy of kind of taking it on the chin but acting like it doesn't hurt, and then trying to come back and essentially opening doors with your cross-examination for a harmful redirect. So it kind of spiraled into a different case for a few hours with this cross-examination. I don't think that was particularly helpful, but I will say she's also a fairly target-rich environment. I mean, when you have somebody on the stand talking about how she's been talking to dead people and getting paid for that, there's going to be some New York jurors that are like, this Ouija board crap is... Well, they might not say crap, but this Ouija board stuff is really getting kind of silly and crazy. I can't trust this woman. The problem, again, for the defense, they spent too much time dignifying her as a witness for a case that's about paper entries.
I mean, I happen to have loved Sixth Sense. It was a hell of a movie.
Yeah, it was. I see dead people.
But, Laura, you know why that happened, right? Trump went into the room and went crazy on his lawyers and said, you go after her and you deal with her. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why you had all this focus on Stormy Daniels, to your point, when you shouldn't have. And I think they hurt themselves, actually, the defense did. I think it'll be interesting to see what they do to Cohen, but I think she hurt him.
I mean, look, it was the way that they went after her. And I had to tell you, and maybe it's because I have been a sex prosecutor before, Karen.
Yeah.
And one of the tactics people often will use is they, in their defense, will try to do and say anything to try to suggest that somehow the person who is stating that there has been a sexual encounter, again, this is not someone who's claimed sexual assault or rape. She has said that this is consensual. She's repeated it over and over in the cross, saying that she's not a victim. But they were intent on trying to talk about the number of sexual porns that she had done to get to the partner count. They were trying to have the jurors be disgusted by her. Yes. And I got to tell you, jurors, they're not prudes. And I don't know that they actually think to themselves, I have to think you're disgusting to believe you.
Well, also, it was a time-tested tactic, right, of attacking